With you I couldn't live without.
Soundbooth is a segment on our show where we play your song requests or we bring in artists who perform live for us and we chat with them about their music. Today, it is a true pleasure. Let us welcome an amazing band all the way from London into the studio, Mama's Gun. Hi. Welcome, guys.
안녕하세요.
Right.
반갑습니다.
Oh, wow, you guys are like almost as good as I am at Korean. Wait, who just said 반갑습니다?
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Because you have experience here.
So yeah, some experience. I mean,
Yeah.
this is our 9th trip as a band, so
Wow.
we've had a good taste of Korean life and culture so far.
Right.
Definitely.
And I'm talking to Andy right now, but just because this is the start of our interview, could we just get like an introduction of all the band members? Like go around and just tell us who you are and I guess what you play in the band, your role?
Man. Well, should we go?
I'm Chris, and I play the drums.
Chris on the drums. Welcome, brother.
Thank you, man.
I'm Cameron. I play the bass.
Cameron on the bass.
I'm Terry, I play guitar.
Terry on the guitar.
I'm Dave, I play keyboards.
Dave, keyboards.
Keyboards.
I'm having a mullet complex right now.
Hey!
I feel like... You guys watch Stranger Things? Or did you watch it?
Yeah.
Like
Classic
I feel
80s.
I feel like the guy in the first season and the second season, like Max's older brother comes in and just challenges him.
Oh.
Your mullet is awesome.
Okay.
This is my point.
Totally.
Thanks, buddy.
That's a vibe.
You're my number one guy.
And we have, of course,
Andy on lead vocals.
lead vocals. You guys have been in Asia for a couple weeks now. Asia tour.
Best part of 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. But where have you been?
Well, we started off in Dubai,
Yeah.
Wow.
had a couple of days, 2 or 3 days there, and then flew to Japan,
Mm-hmm.
Osaka, Billboard Osaka, then Billboard Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
and then we came here.
Is this the tail end of your trip then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
save the best till last.
Is this show like the last thing you have to do before
It
you
This
go
is the
back?
last thing.
Yeah.
It
That
is.
is amazing. Then we will make it the best possible. I heard you were on another radio show this morning as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I won't mention them. I won't. No.
Oh,
yes.
It's cool. It's cool.
Apparently we were.
I've been on that show as well
okay,
before.
Of course. Yeah.
He's a very legendary singer here in Korea. You guys, I mean, case in point, you just have a very international appeal to Mama's Gun. Ever since like the release of your first album, it kind of went gangbusters in Japan, from what I understand, right?
Mhm.
What do you think it is about your music that has this like international appeal?
That's a really good question. Ultimately, I think it's about that it's very uplifting. And I don't think there's much posturing with the band. That we're not trying to be cool. We're not trying to be anything we're not. It's very honest and very colourful,
Right.
and very warm and inclusive.
Right.
I think that kind of thing crosses boundaries, really, like all good music does. Hopefully.
Right. Yeah. I get that sense too. It's just like, I mean, I'm not the type. I'm a musician myself, but I just don't really like getting into genres because when I hear your guys' music, it just makes me feel good, you know. And there's this overarching theme of love and just positivity that goes on in your songs.
Let's make
I
that
think-
the genre.
Yeah, love and positivity, love pop, I guess.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's just about the music though as well. I think
Yeah.
also we have quite what I think is a nice stage presence, and for people to see us, it's not just listening. People, it's a people are looking at what we're doing on stage and how we're moving around and we're
Yeah.
reacting off them. And
I mean,
I
they-
think that's
they look
a
at your
visual thing,
mullet
and they see my mullet, my funky shirts, you know,
Yeah.
my sexy body.
Right.
Can I say that?
Of course you can.
That's not a
Yeah.
swear word.
Love it.
No, we're all about that. Do you feel like it's different though? Like when you guys come to Korea, your stage presence, or how
Absolutely.
you guys move, how people receive you.
Absolutely. Everything
How
about
so?
it. is-
How so?
Man, you can't just chill in Korea. You can't just chill and play a show. You just get so much given to you by
Yeah.
the audience that there's no way other than just to completely let loose, give everything you've got. You know, last night I was having a great time, man.
Yeah.
And
It's
that
a really
happens
great
right.
time.
That happens right from the start of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As soon as you walk on that stage, it's like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Whereas in London, it takes them a while to warm up.
Well, maybe because they can see you more often in London. Here, like they'll get what, like one show a year or so in Korea,
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
and there are a
Yeah.
lot of people who are just, I know, even from my group of friends who are diehard fans. I would have gone if I wasn't in Hong Kong. But do people even like sing along to all your songs and stuff here in Korea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the new ones. It was really lovely.
Even the new ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, already.
Let's talk about that new album. I'm sorry, I called it Golden
The Golden Hour.
Hour. What is that?
Such an intense name.
Well, Golden Hour
It is, right?
That's that last hour before the sun sets where everything
Right.
looks really good on pictures.
Well, it seemed like that
But
would
it's
make
not cold there.
makes sense. Like it feels palpable to Mama's Gun, the Golden Hour as well. But Golden Days, this new
Nice.
album was released only in Asia or certain parts of the world.
Yeah, because we're with, we're a 100% independent band.
Mhm.
We've done the major label thing. Didn't really work for us.
Sure.
We like to call the shots ourselves. So we're with different labels in different countries, and so there's a different schedule for releasing across the world. So I think we've kicked it off in Asia, and Europe will follow very soon.
Very soon. Very nice. We've had a lot of messages come in already. Fadden says, "Hello, Mama's Gun. I'm currently listening to your songs. It's so great, and good luck on your new album."
Yeah, thank you.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Ju-eun says, where is that? So excited about having this band in the DD studio. How did you make it all the way to Seoul? And how about settling in Korea? Because we love you so much.
That's nice.
That was a lot of O's.
That'd be lovely.
That would be lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How about settling in Korea? Yeah, I could quite happily settle in Korea. Although, man, it's cold at the moment.
It's freezing.
I mean, we're from Europe, but it's,
It's kind
cold
of,
at
it's
the
a
moment.
biting cold.
Yeah.
Maybe just a summer home.
Yeah.
A summer home.
Yeah.
June continues. What is the deal with the band's name? Is it because of Erykah Badu's album? It was her second album, right? 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We borrowed it from there, definitely.
Right.
It's not named in tribute to her.
Mhm.
It is a great album, though. I do like that album a lot.
Yes, for sure.
We just liked it. We just liked the sound of it.
What is
It's
it?
an easy two words to say wherever you are in the world, I think, as well. It's quite international.
Mama's Gun.
Mama's Gun.
You
Yeah,
can
you-
chant it.
that's easy, yeah.
yeah, for sure. It makes perfect sense. We're going to talk more about these new songs and also hear a live performance. But can we get a brief introduction of this song we're going to play off the album, We?
Yeah, hey, this is Andy from Mama's Gun, and you are about to listen to our track We from our brand new album Golden Days.
Stay tuned, everybody. Moving on to the second hour. We are back in the studio with Mama's Gun. This is the second hour of Double Date. And what did we just hear, Andy?
We heard a song called Take a Picture, which was covered by John Park over here and
Right.
renamed Falling,
Yeah.
which had quite a memorable music video.
Oh, I didn't see the music video.
Yeah, he was trapped in one of those, those crates that they put on the back of a lorry that they put on cargo ships.
Uh-huh.
He was dropped from a plane
Oh, wow.
in one of those, and he was spinning around and falling, and it's like gravity.
Wait, what is the hook lyrics to Take a Picture then? Is it not falling?
No, I think he wanted to. I think because he created his own lyrics for the verses for his version.
Oh, so-
he wanted to just take a different tack with it.
Right. So the chorus lyrics are the same then?
No, it's completely different.
they're different.
My lyric was about when you have that in the middle of an amazing moment, whether you've just stumbled across an amazing view or you're having a moment with a friend of yours,
Yeah.
and you almost emotionally want to take a picture of that moment
Right.
and just bottle it forever
Yes.
because it means so much. So that was the kind of thought behind Take a Picture.
Got it.
Because when you
Right.
tell people, oh, it was amazing, and you had to be there. kind
You
of
can
thing.
never really explain it, even through a picture.
Even through a picture.
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's like a heart picture of
Yeah.
sorts. Right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Such a poet.
So you didn't really work with John Park at that point?
No,
No.
that hookup came as my publisher kind of. He was looking for a single. That song was floating around, and
Right. Well, you've worked with other artists here in Korea as well.
Yeah.
Are there any other K-pop musicians that you'd like to collaborate with?
in terms of me being a songwriter, there's nothing more inspiring than a good voice, a wonderful voice.
A good voice.
Yeah. So after working with Park Hyo-shin,
Yes.
he's kind of set the bar high.
Right. Right. It's almost impossible.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've worked,
you have to scout new talent in Malaysia or something now.
well, I've worked with FT Island as well.
Oh, okay.
We did something really heavy and rocky, which was fun.
Right.
And I worked with a new JYP band called N Flying, which was really fun as
yeah.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hung out with the Day 6 guys and did some.
Oh, they're
did some-
awesome.
that we never, nothing came of that. But
Sure.
it was all good stuff, man.
Right. I'll ask you a little bit more about that stuff later on in the show because we do have other people asking about that as well. But we did want to move on to a live performance. Before we do, can we talk about, I guess, this song and this new album? I heard it's the first time you guys worked without like an outside producer. It's all self-produced. How's that?
That is correct. Yeah. It's the first album that Mama's Gun has done that's been self-produced.
Right.
It was a feeling that we all had before we started it. I think we had all the right ideas and we were all on the same channel together emotionally and technically speaking. Andy's got a really nice studio now that he's been building up over the last few years, and we just had the intel and the energy to be able to do it ourselves, and it worked out to be a beautiful thing.
So when you were a part of a label in the past, did you have deadlines? Did you feel like you were a bit more enclosed in like a box?
Sure. Andy, you want to say that?
Yeah. I mean, I guess following some initial success, there was maybe some pressure to kind of work with, to kind of take the next rung of the ladder, work with the producer to kind of help sculpt your sound. And that's good for some things when someone has a vision, but I think we've learned so much from that. The more albums you make, the more you know where are the alleys that you don't want to go down again, and you have the confidence to say, you know what, we can do this, and it sounds great.
So you were more free with this, or perhaps the freest. Maybe Sans your first.
Absolutely, yeah. There's definitely a feeling of kind of liberation.
So you did it in your own studio as well. Did it take a while? Like, what was the process like? Was it a long process?
It was a drawn-out process.
Yeah.
We didn't have the luxury of everybody being available for like a concentrated couple of weeks or something. It was like, okay, I've got a day then. We've all got a day. We can get together there. So it took about a year altogether, but it was really small pockets of time.
Sure. A year? No, that's a very healthy amount of time, I'd say. For a great album, we're going to hear live in the studio, You Make My Life a Better Place. Do you want to tell us what this is about, or you want to just sing it, or...?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of what it says really. It's giving your life a kind of a visual space, a place, and someone or something improving that immeasurably. Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. Amazing. We're gonna go ahead and hear live because we didn't really do a sound check. You guys can literally take 5, 7, 10 seconds just to test it out.
Present and correct. Shall we go?
You guys good?
Let's do it.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Some people seem like giving weather. Some people seem to cloud your day. They only bring you down to somewhere lower. When it comes to you, all I can say is you make my life a better place. You bring that sunshine all through the rain. You make my life a better place. Baby, since we've been together, it's getting better every day. Yeah. Better every day. Some people see it as half empty, as some people seem to want what they don't got. But when I look at you, there's nothing more I need. 'Cause your sweet loving fills me alive. You make my life a better place. You bring that sunshine all through the rain. You make my life a better place. 'Cause baby, since we've been together, it's getting better every day. this way.
Oh my God. Jesus. Amazing. Wow. Thank you so much. That was Mama's Gun live in the studio with You Make My Life a Better Place. And I mean, we are taking a video of this. We got one guitar, a bass, a piano, and literally Chris just like tapping his leg with a snare.
It's a backbeat.
Extremely stripped down, but so tight. You guys just sound so tight on those harmonies, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
That was a real pleasure. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
man.
We have a message that came in about this song. Mama's Gun, 환영해요. Welcome, Mama's Gun. You make my life a better place. 너무 좋아요. I love this song, says listener 7108. 이 곡은 아기를 생각하고 만든 건가요? Did you think about a baby while writing this song? Because there is like a track of a baby sound at the beginning of it, right?
Right. Well, I mean, the song is kind of.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Go.
Is that a baby you know, or
That isn't a baby I know. No.
just stole someone's baby's voice?
It's a bit of a collage. It's a bit of a taking a microphone to local surroundings.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's like birds and stuff. And
Right.
yeah, it was just a bit of a sample that I found. But the song's about, making your life a better place, and a baby can do that, or your family can do that, or your best friend can do that. So
Sure.
it's just like putting those positive elements into the track,
It's a very classic theme that I feel like people don't really venture off into as much these days. Like it kind of not the sound, but the theme, like Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. That just kind
Yeah.
of like, that's what's
Well, that shows you that core human values haven't changed for 50, 60 years, That
Sure.
The things that mean the most still do mean the most.
right. We have another question just about, I guess, Korea. You know what? We'll save that for later. We're going to play a game that we always play with the bands that we invite. And the first one is most likely to. So on the count of three, I'm going to give you a situation, and you're going to, I guess, shout out the member who would most likely be in the situation.
Of the band.
Of the band. And that person's on the spot and has to explain himself. Cool?
This is gonna get hairy,
Sounds
isn't it? I can tell.
No, they're all cool questions, I think. Yeah, I haven't seen them. First one, who is most likely to fall on stage during a performance? 1, 2, 3.
Terry.
I didn't even open my mouth. It wasn't worth it.
Terry, the guitarist. Has this happened before?
Ooh, I think it must have. It must have happened. Certainly, like going onto stage and going off of stage.
Oh,
it
yes.
happens quite a lot. My nickname is Spiller because
Spiller.
I do tend to spill drinks and things a lot,
Right.
and it's just an indication of my general clumsiness.
Got it. And do you I'm sure you rock out like crazy. I'm sure all of you do, but you perhaps the most then?
I wouldn't say that. No, I'm quite mild with my rocking out.
Oh, so this
It's-
isn't
this
about
is well, I don't want to give too much away because maybe this is going to come up.
Perhaps. So this wasn't about like who's the most like rockable, it was just who's the most clumsy.
Yeah,
Definitely
absolutely.
Terry.
That is
He's
Terry.
cut his head open before as
Oh my
well. coming off
goodness.
stage. It was like bleeding all over his.
Oh, and,
face.
his,
Oh my
and his
goodness.
finger before going on stage.
Yeah.
Do you think it has
cut your-
anything to do with like you're taking so good care of your precious guitar that you're not
Probably.
looking where you're walking?
Yeah, I need someone to take care of me.
Yes, exactly. Number 2, take up curling as a sport. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of hard, yeah.
Probably Dave. It's pretty obscure.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, maybe Dave, because they do it a lot in Scotland, don't they?
Actually, yes, the Scottish curling team,
Yeah.
I think, are coming over to Korea to do the Winter Olympics, aren't they?
Oh, I think so.
See, so
Yes.
I'm a quarter Scottish. My grandma's Scottish, so I like ice. I like ice skating if I can get there.
Right.
So curling, being on ice, and I think I could.
Just by your
probably quite enjoy
geolocation.
that.
By default, yes.
That's right.
You win this one. Number 3. Wow, this one's kind of dark. Cut off all communication with everyone and disappear for months. 1, 2, 3.
Cameron.
Cameron
Oh,
on the spot.
you reckon? Controversial.
No, okay, well, we've gone with Cam now, haven't we? I wouldn't have said Cam. I would
Maybe.
have said Andy.
Maybe Andy,
I
but
probably would have said Andy as well, in like a sort of dramatic, over dramatized
Well,
sort of.
But
I'm outta
you
here,
do
man.
that. You do that anyway. You go off sometimes and you just disappear.
Yeah, I like to get away to like the mountains or the
Oh,
forests
nice.
of England, and then just switch off my phone for a week or two and just completely unplug.
Yeah.
I really don't care about reading emails or texts. you
Tech
know.
detox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know, you need to stay on top of things, and
Right.
but I don't want to know.
yeah.
Yeah, I just want to be on my. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to hear anything. I
Sure.
just want me and nature.
We have a couple more. We, for the sake of time, we have one. And this one's the funniest one. Bring a book to the club. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Oh, nobody likes to read or go to the club, apparently.
we
Again,
don't-
probably
We
Andy.
don't roll like that so hard.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I don't go to
Oh,
the
you mean-
club. I'm too old to go to the club now,
Are you?
man.
You look
yeah.
mad young, dude.
I'm
We-
39
we were
this
in the
year.
club
That's
man.
the other
young.
night.
That's young. That's young.
We were in the club about 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were. We didn't bring a book though.
No one brought books.
That's a dumb question. Who would do that, right?
yeah.
Maybe Sylvia Plath's book.
Time and
maybe.
a place, man.
Yes. We're gonna hear another live song if you guys are cool with that. Yeah. I know you've been singing since the morning.
No, I'm cool, man. I'm
good?
I'm ready for music.
Yeah.
Always ready to go.
Well, it's just such a real pleasure to have Mama's Gun in the studio, and they're just killing it, man.
Come Sunny Dial.
I need a win.
Yeah.
Is that like a win, or I need to win?
No, I need a win.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you think you got life figured out and you're on top, something blindsides you out of nowhere.
Yeah.
To the extent that sends you right back down there, and you just need some good thing to happen today, some ray of sunshine to give you
Right.
something to live for. That's good.
Well, I'm sure this song will lift many up here in Korea. Thank you, guys. This is Mama's Gun, live in the studio. I need a win.
When it seems things are finally going right, and even the sun is shining for you, and the rain and cloud inside, life flies an arrow to your heart, sailing over your defenses, just to break in your will apart. I need an angel on my shoulder, somebody watching over. Give me an angel on my shoulder, 'cause I need a win. So I pray, but each word sounds so in vain. When joy keeps quiet, there's a whisper.
Quiet as a whisper.
And bad luck falls like rain. Yes, when a lie shoots a bullet straight to your heart, leaving you open and defenseless, when to live and become so hard. I thought my losing streak was over. Oh yeah, yes. But it seems I'm getting nowhere before I begin. Oh, I need an angel on my shoulder, somebody watching over. Give me an angel on my shoulder, 'cause I need a win. Yes, when life sends you right back to the start, in your skin a little thicker, just a black and a blue with the scars. I thought my losing streak was over. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Oh, this play is going nowhere. There's no giving in. Oh, I need an angel on my shoulder, somebody watching over. Give me an angel on my shoulder, 'cause I need a win.
That is so good.
감사합니다.
Wow. You guys are amazing. I mean, I've said this before on the show, like after performance. That's the best show we've ever had in Double Date, but I haven't said that in a while. Seriously, we've had a lot of artists. I haven't said that in like, I don't know, 3-4 months, but I do believe that is, you've graced us with the tightest performance we've had on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And there was this like contagious like joy. I was just looking around first at you guys. There's this joy, you know. Chris was smiling, and like you guys were all like feeling off each other, and then out in the studio, everyone's just feeling the positive energy.
Let's spread it around.
Yeah.
Spread the joy.
That's why it's so fun to play with these guys. It's always just such a joyous occasion every time we get on stage
Right.
and play such great music.
Do you feel like, I mean, you've done like the shows in Asia. The sets were all relatively similar, were they? Yeah.
Yeah.
This time, yeah.
Yeah, but did it feel different nonetheless?
Always.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm
Different
curious
energies in
as
the
to what
crowds.
that would be like, because I don't really know. We have a lot of messages. Suzanne, do you want to read this one for us? From
Yeah,
Suzanne?
sure. Oh my God, Mama's Gun, love them, and Pots of Gold is one of my all-time favorite songs. Hearts and Hearts. Oh, very, very sweet.
Yeah,
Thank
Pots
you
of
so much.
Gold was the first song I heard from you guys
Okay.
as well. Dave, do you want to
Hello.
read this one from Megan? I didn't know that your nickname was 80s.
Dave 80s, yeah.
Because that
mullet.
makes sense now. It's coming full circle.
yeah, that's right.
This one
So for Megan, how did your love for Korea first start, and what do you like most about this country?
Answer it, brother.
Yeah, you might as well answer that, man.
Well,
Can you
One
remember
thing-
when we first came
Our
here?
first taste of Korea was
a first taste. Oh yeah, so Pentaport.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Oh,
my
the
goodness
festival.
me!
Yeah.
Nice.
And when you first come to a country, you're not sure how you're going to be received as a
Sure.
band. You know, how are they going to like the music or whatever. You know, I remember walking up the ramp, going to the Pentaport stage, and as we started appearing, all these sort of screams. You started hearing. And that continued from the moment we arrived on stage, and the shouting and screaming by fans before we'd even played a note.
Right.
What a great first experience that was, but certainly for me.
Sure.
And I thought, I hope we keep coming back here.
And you have.
And we
since
have, ninth
then.
time.
Right. I did want to ask you then, what are your guys' favorite things? Or let's just stick to one thing about Korea. Is it the food? Is it,
Oh, the food's good.
like, for
Food's
example,
very
what
good.
do you like?
Bibimbap's great.
Bibimbap.
Korean barbecue's great.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the foreigners' go-to. It's
Yeah.
the safest one.
Gochujang.
Bibimbap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Chicken
mean,
beer.
but sitting down and having dinner with Koreans in their
Yeah.
country is the best way to make new friends and
Yeah.
find out about people.
You have
know.
a very social way of eating.
Mm.
Like, you know, everybody's together. You pour each other's drinks,
That's
and it's
true.
it's a really social thing.
People share the same soup as well. Like, it's
Yeah.
just very
Yeah.
communal, I would
Yeah,
say.
exactly. That doesn't happen everywhere.
Right. Jeannie says, great honor to meet you. Questions for you. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? That's a random one. And what is your ideal type of woman?
Wow.
Those are somehow related, and Jeannie will twist this into you objectifying women as ice cream. So
Right.
You
Interesting.
can see the press release now.
let's skip that one. Lenny says, wow.
Sorry, Jeannie.
Loving the melody and the song. I'm wondering, what are your favorite songs on this album so far?
Strangers on the Street
Strangers
and
on the
Spooks.
Street. And
for me.
Spooks.
That's for Dave 80s.
It just sounds very
speaking right now.
Stranger Things already. Strangers on the
Strangers on the Street,
and
Stranger
Spooks.
Things, yeah.
Yeah.
Spooks is kind of Stranger Thingsy, but
Yeah, for
Stranger on
sure.
the Street not so much.
Right. We have another one. Beanie says 영국에서 정말 훌륭한. There are a lot of great musicians in the UK. Who are your favorites? Do you guys want to take a stab at this? I know it's an ambitious
Well,
question.
I read that question earlier, actually. I saw it on the screen over there. And one guy that sprang to mind was a Hammond organ player, also a singer, a guy called Georgie Fame, who I first saw play at a famous club in London called Ronnie Scott's.
Ronnie Scott.
I saw him play about 20 years ago now, and it absolutely blew my mind. A great Hammond player and a great vocalist as well.
Very
So,
nice.
and just a great all-round musician.
Right.
You guys, you hip to Sampha over here?
The what?
Do you guys know Sampha?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sampha for sure.
Oh, okay.
Great
We were
British
talking off
musician.
air. I've never been to Europe before, so I'm gonna get the inside scoop.
Yeah, man.
We are gonna have to take a break. We're gonna be back, chat more, And yeah, everybody, stay tuned. Mama's Gun.
Molten Clown.
Oh yeah, of course.
We're back. Fourth and final segment of Double Day. I just heard struggling at the end of that track.
Yeah.
What was that?
Struggling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was that people struggling?
No, I think it was just a low voice going, oh.
End of the track?
Yeah.
Like that's a cut, right? But about that song and your relationship, I guess, with Park Hyo-shin, one of the most just famous and pristine vocalists of our country. That's how I got more into Mama's Gun, because I was at a studio and he was like, I mean, you know him better than I do. You know when he gets excited about something? He just has this like very like boyish like, oh, like Kevin, do you know about Mama's Gun? And I'm like, I know there's some popsicle, and he just like plays me like video after video after video of all your stuff. I did not know that you also did this song, Wonderland. I knew about Shine Your Light.
Yeah.
But could you tell us about how, I guess, this whole thing happened with Park Hyo-shin?
I think Wonderland was my entry into the collaboration with Park Hyo-shin. He found out about this song through my publisher because it was not going spare, but it wasn't right for whatever I was doing.
Sure.
And I know that he loved the harmonies and stuff. Yeah, basically wanted me to help him kind of get it into a place that would be right for him.
Right.
And that was the very first thing we did. And after that, we arranged for when I was next in Seoul with Mama's Gun for us to get together and have a go at writing something.
And that's when Shine Your Light came about?
Yeah. I remember coming down to the studio and it was pretty intense. It was like,
Well, it was intense.
Well,
all these old Korean men looking at you like you better write something good.
Lots of A&Rs, lots of heads of publishing, heads of record companies, all politely sitting in the main area, kind of. Okay, go and write a hit now.
That's pressure. But
yeah,
I believe it was #1 in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah, you're right.
No, I was about to say all of that melted away. It melted away in the background when he started to sing. I was like, I've got these few ideas, and I was kind of writing stuff out, and then he just started singing. I was like, whoa, this is going to be a pleasure. This is going to be a breeze. It's not going to be a hardship, you know.
Right.
Sometimes when you work with singers and it's not clicking or you're not really feeling the voice, as a songwriter, you want to be inspired. And when he opens his mouth, inspiration pours out.
Amazing. Yeah. He's one of the best singers.
He's a perfectionist as well.
He is, yes.
I mean, in the studio, he's so hardworking.
Right.
You know, after like 5 or 6 takes, I might go like, I think you've got the best out of me there. And he'll just keep going, and it gets better and better and better. He's like, no, I'm not hearing you yet. Again. And it's just like...
Do you foresee something happening again with someone like him?
Yeah, I mean... I think, I'd like to say we're good friends now, and we're in contact with each other, and we definitely talked about doing more stuff next year, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was so excited when he was telling me about you guys.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it was a 1-hour meeting. It was like, you guys know Mom's going to 30 minutes watching your videos, you know?
Bless.
We're going to move on because we have one more game, and it's a fun one, and we have a prize here as well. Ooh. This bag.
We like games. We like prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically how well do you know Asian things, I think. And it's okay. You don't... I mean, one of you guys will win something. And it's in spirit of I need to win. You know, one of you guys need to win.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
First question. In Korea, as well as many other countries, we have that zodiac thing, right? Do you guys even know what that?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God. 2018. What animal is it? 1, rat. 2, monkey. 3, dog. I'm like covering the answers. 4, Amarillo? Yeah. Armadillo. You're right. I'm
Amarillo's
the
a place,
Spanish
mate.
version.
Armadillo too.
I'm gonna go monkey.
I'm gonna go monkey.
Monkey.
I'm gonna go
sounds
monkey
good.
as well.
Monkey.
Anybody have a different answer? Because that's wrong.
Armadillo.
Rat.
Oh, you guys have to shout out your name first.
We're just
Yeah.
being told the rules here.
Dave 80s says armadillo.
Dave 80s is wrong.
Oh!
Jerry Spiller says rat.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, wait, I thought it was. Oh, no, it's not. No. So we have monkey and dog left.
Cameron says
Oxford
dog.
Platts.
Yeah, it's gonna be dog.
What is Oxford Platts?
That was my name.
There's a quiz in the UK called University Challenge,
Right.
and, and the teams obviously represent different universities, such as Oxford.
Oh, okay, got it. That was like an inside joke
It's a
that only you guys would understand.
Sorry. Inside nation joke.
Okay.
Sorry about
I don't know. Does Andy get that point?
I think Cam got in before
Cam
me.
got it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was obvious. There was one left, and I said it really quickly. I like shotgunned
What
that
was it?
answer.
We're sharing that.
It was
Right?
dog.
Yeah, dog.
you were playing chicken.
Again as well.
There was no one else.
Okay, I don't know if they didn't get this one. They're definitely not going to get the next one. They just get harder and harder. This one is okay. Valentine's Day is coming up in 2 weeks. Okay, and many people all around the world celebrate this day, but Koreans celebrate it with a twist. On Valentine's Day, traditionally Korean women give men chocolate and gifts. The women give men chocolate and gifts, and men return the favor on March 14th, a month later. And that day is called 1. Pink Day, 2. White Day, 3. Red Day, 4. Green Day. So you got pink, Green Day,
Come on.
pink, white, red, and green.
time?
Oh my god, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I know.
80s.
Can you just tell me that for the rest of the interview?
80s Red Day.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Oh, that's a
Probably
good
the
guess.
best one.
No, but that's wrong.
Oxford Platts.
Yes,
Pink Day.
that's a good guess too. But that's wrong.
Cameron, White Day.
Yeah. What? You're leading, man. Cameron.
What's up?
Is it just we shout out whoever gets in
What?
first wins it?
Yep.
This is incredible.
Yep. That's
That's how the game works,
a
man.
barbaric show.
That's how the game works. Keep up.
One more or two more? What do you want, Chris? One more, two more? All of them,
All
she
of
says.
them.
They spend a lot of time with these questions. Third question. Koreans celebrate Lunar New Year or the Chinese New Year. This year, it falls on February 16th. That's next Friday. And usually you like bow down to elders. They give you money. You wear hanbok, which is traditional Korean clothing. Which of the following is a food that you eat traditionally on this day? Number 1, 떡국, which is like soup with rice cakes. 2, 미역국, which is seaweed soup. 3, bibimbap. You like bibimbap, right? 4 is samgyeopsal, which is the grilled pork.
We're going?
Spiller.
Crit. Oh,
Spill it.
Number 1, dokku.
Oh, you're right.
Damn you!
How do you know
Sweet
that?
rice cakes.
He's looking it up on the internet.
Process of
I did
elimination.
actually. I have to shout out to Sukyung,
Sukyung.
who told me about this festival
Oh, okay.
the other day
Nice.
in a letter.
Did somebody just tell you on live right now? on
No,
Instagram?
check my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
People giving you answers. That'd be cool. You guys can do that. Last one. Right now. What's the score? Okay.
two more,
Well,
then.
Cameron's in the lead with 1, right? Yes.
I'm
I mean
still gonna
2.
steal
2,
his gift.
With 2. Spiller has 1. Last one. No, second to last one. Who is the current British ambassador to South Korea? 1, Lawrence Middleton. 2, Sir Paul McCartney. Who's that? 3, Sir Walter Guthrie. 4, Charles Hay.
Spiller. Charles Hay.
He has been the ambassador since 2015.
I thought it was
Are you guys
2005.
a part of a cult? What do you guys say at the same time?
That wasn't
One
the
ahead of
plan.
it, and it was that.
What's
I just
going
wanted
on?
to get another point because now we're neck and neck. Tie break.
Wait, so why do you guys say that at the same time?
Good question. That was the one that we checked out.
We checked it out.
Sometimes we just really have this
Okay.
synchronization.
I thought it was like something you guys learned like ever since you were young, and
Yeah.
now you recite.
That
Yeah,
would
we have to
be
say
great.
it in school every morning.
Right. We have one last question, okay? And this is not a multiple choice question. I'm going to give you a situation and see how you would respond. And each of you will give me your answer, and I'll pick the best one. So essentially, it's a tiebreaker between Spiller and Cameron.
Okay.
But the situation is you go to a Korean restaurant, and the very nice lady gives you an extra dish of meat free of charge. How would you respond?
Spiller.
In Korean.
감사합니다.
Wait, what do you mean? I get to pick if he has a better answer. Yeah. Cameron, do you have a better answer than 감사합니다?
대박.
Okay.
I have.
Good.
Yeah.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
I have 사랑해요.
I love you?
Yeah.
Okay.
맛있어요.
Okay, those were all correct, but I think I have to give it to Cameron.
Yeah.
How does he know tbs?
Safe.
Yeah? Cameron, you win this this bag, and why don't you just open
going
it
to
Hey,
steal
thank
it
you,
from
bro.
you.
live
Let's have
on
a
air
look.
for us?
He wins
Let's
the
have a
bag. Can we have what's in the bag?
I've got loads of bags anyway.
For me, you shouldn't have.
That was the last question, Chris, right?
Oh.
Okay.
I'm opening this, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
you are. While you do,
Have you won an extra plate of meat?
oh my God, tbs.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
Looks nice. Here we go. Oh, beautiful.
What is it? Tell
It's
our
a
listeners.
cutlery set.
It's a cutlery set, but
Today on Double Day,
yes.
we have a beautiful spoon and chopstick set.
Name that price.
Name the price.
No, I'm kidding. We're gonna play another game. Price is right.
The price is right.
It's chopsticks and a spoon, a set of 2 in case you have a significant other. Okay.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I'll tell you what. I will split this prize
Yeah.
with the first person
Oh.
that says that I'm really cool. Go.
Hey, Cameron, you're so cool, man.
Ah, Chris Boot. There it is.
Chris, you guys can go eat rice and
Sorry,
keep
we're
Let's
about
go
to
eat
get
rice,
it.
bro.
I mean it.
Let's
Yeah,
go
I
eat
didn't want to
rice.
say that.
We got it for you guys though because this is gonna sound so like dumb now, but your album is called Golden Days, and we wanted to get you something made out of gold,
Gold
Aw.
tint. It has got a gold tint.
but it's made out of copper. So
Oh.
yeah,
Still
but
a
you know,
lovely
it's got the tint, and the
Comes from
bag.
me
The
da.
bag is golden.
bag is gold. Yes.
You don't want to eat
Thought
some
about,
golden
you
spoon.
thought about this stuff.
No, our
Oh, you want to
PD.
see this?
Right on.
Modeled by myself.
Very nice.
A gift. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Come
Yes,
from
our
me,
PD Chris put a lot of thought into
though. Nice one.
that
Thanks,
gift.
Chris.
Hopefully you enjoy.
I'll
you so
enjoy it
much.
so much.
It's lovely.
Why don't we just read some of these other questions and then we'll say goodbye. Andy, you want to get this one from Stellar?
Yeah. When you work on your music, is there any place that inspires you or something special? I heard that Andy gets inspired by American music. Is there any artist that inspires you? Wow, a lot of questions in one there.
Yeah.
I like to write songs on my own, completely alone. You know, if I've got a lyric idea at home and anyone else is in the house. Whoa!
He's all up in your face right now with the
Gonna blow up.
insult.
Yeah. I can't write anything if I know no one else is in the building or in the house.
In the building?
Well, when I say building, I don't live in a building. I live in a house.
Right.
Yeah, I just like to be completely alone. Otherwise, I feel like something's blocking my mojo.
They're right, intruding.
Yeah, so just kind of being alone. Yeah.
Cool. That's very interesting because this music is very big, right? And it takes a lot of you guys to put it together, and then of course everybody receiving it, it's just all them.
Yeah.
But it starts from a very insular place.
But yeah, you're absolutely right. There's many levels to this from the writing. But when we put stuff together and kind of produce it and arrange it, I think that's where everyone injects all their personality and all the craft.
Right.
And that's when it really takes on a different life force and it becomes the Mama's Gun sound.
That's amazing. We're going to play another Mama's Gun song. Can you guys stick around and we'll just say bye after this song? Is that cool?
man.
Yeah.
This is Mama's Gun, Strangers on a Street. It is time to close today's show, and Mama's Gun, thank you for being generous with your time, too, and sticking out.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Till the
Anytime,
end.
man. Anytime.
Thank you very
We
much,
loved
man.
it.
And of course, those performances were just amazing, and a lot of people have been chiming in. Listener 7108 says, Mama's Gun, 따뜻하고 좋은 음악, 힘이 돼서 고마워요. Thank you just so much for Mama's Gun, makes my life a better place. Listener 7108 also went to your concert
Oh, bless you, 7108.
and says, come back as soon as possible.
We hope to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We wanted to
I
close.
wonder
What's
what
that?
her parents' names were.
6 and 7, surely.
You do the math.
Should I just bye? We're gonna say goodbye though by asking you guys the question of the day, which was related to your album title, Golden Days. So the question of the day is: when would you say was, I guess, that golden period of your time? Was it in high school? Was it 2 years ago? Is it now? Is it a year from now? 80s?
When my first child was born.
Ooh. How old is your child now?
She is 15.
Wow. Okay.
It's good. For me, probably right now. Sorry to be cheesy, but it's true. Yeah, things are definitely the best they've been in my life right now, so that's good.
Yeah, that's not cheesy at all. It would have been cheesy if I ended that with YOLO, which I just did. All right. Andy?
I have to say right now, actually,
Yeah.
for many reasons, things are changing in my life for a really good reason, and lots of loose ends are being tied up, and moving on in a big way.
Sure. Amazing.
+1 for the right now, gang.
Okay.
I really love what we're doing at the moment. Artistically, where we're at, I feel strongly about it, and we're having a great time traveling around, meeting amazing people. So
Yes, man.
can't really get anything better than that.
That's amazing.
I mean,
Cameron?
how could it not be right now? We've
Right.
just
Pretty
finished
much.
a really fun Asian tour. We're in the
Right.
last. I mean, right now / last night
That's
of that
big.
last show.
Yeah.
Big.
You know, that's kind of where I'm at. Really, it's just a great time. We've just been around Asia,
Right.
meeting beautiful people, having a lovely time, spending time with our best friends. You know, it's killer.
Yeah, I think it's the best when you
Couldn't get any
can,
better.
reflect on the past and look forward to what's to come, but still live in the now. And I know everybody listening right now, a lot of people in Korea, myself included, and all of us here at Double Date are super excited to see what's to come. More from Mama's Gun. We hope you guys come as soon as possible. Come as often as you like. We love you guys, and thank you so much.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
so much.
Nice one, bro.
Everybody, we will be back tomorrow with JP and Grace for the Hangout. I've been your date, Kevin. We've been here with Mama's Gun. And I'll call you tomorrow.